Alright, here I am at the Magic Forest, and it's nice and quiet, but it's a little bit cool. We had, I think the temperatures went up to 19 degrees Celsius today, and but out here it seems a little bit cool. And look at this. These are the hives where the snails have a good time. Anyway, I'm here to check on this hive. Trying to get my smoker lit. But yeah, these other two hives over here, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supers. Oh, right. So yeah, the bottom ones are probably empty. Look at this. See, there's a crack there, and I don't know if they've filled it in with propolis or not. I might have to put some tape around it. I'm gonna plug up all these holes too the next time I come out here. But the last time I checked on these hives was probably a while ago. It was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And look at these drones coming back. And this drone is getting pestered out. They're riding him like a bronco. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So last time I checked on these hives a while ago, the top boxes were packed with honey, and they looked really good. And so, but I decided I wasn't going to harvest from them. I would just leave the honey for them for the winter, and pretty much leave them like this all winter. No wrap, no nothing, and just see what happens. Because I hate wrap, and I find, well, at least now, so far it seems that when I leave the bees alone with their own honey going into winter, there's something about their own honey. I think it's basically an excellent insulator. The heat retention of honey is good, so once the bees heat it up, the cluster warms up the honey, it just stays warm for a while, even after the bees have stopped working to stay warm. So anyway, these hives are in good shape. I'm not planning on checking them. I think they're fine. I'm confident they're fine. But this one is a small one. The queen, really nice bees. And I tried breeding from them. I got at least one good queen out of her, maybe 2. And anyway, that queen is still pumping out. She's still alive as far as I know, but they really slowed down their production, their everything, right? They just slowed down because the queen is getting old. And I'm rolling the dice here, hoping that she makes it through this one more winter, and I can breed off her one more time next spring. I'll put her in a small box, crowd them, feed them, and just get them to make swarm cells. And from those swarm cells, I'll get more queen cells and hopefully pass on her beautiful genetics before she dies. But I always want to see how much honey they have. So my plan today is to just crack open that top box, look underneath the frames, not pole frames, but just tip the box, and see how much honey is there, if I can determine that. And then if there's a lot of honey in the top box, I will do the same thing with the bottom box, or the middle box. And I suspect there's nothing in the bottom box. I don't know, we'll see what happens. And if they don't have enough food to get through winter, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I don't know. I might just, it just depends. It depends on a lot of things. But if the bees look healthy and the cluster's big, I might just give them, I just might rely on emergency food over the winter. I've got my hands on a whole boatload of fondant, which I've never used before. But from what everybody tells me, it's wonderful for keeping the bees alive in the winter. So I'm going to probably do that. And this is my new hive tool. It's got a traditional hive tool, like a scraper there, but it's got the Italian J hook on the end of it for prying stuff. And so this is my first time actually using it. And I got this off of Amazon. It was 2 for $22, and really quality. Like with Amazon, it's hit and miss. You just don't know what you're going to get. And I've picked up J-hook hive tools from Amazon that were pretty much pretty flimsy and not well built, but they're fine. They're just flimsy. They're just not solid metal. But this one is solid, whatever, tempered metal or something. I don't know what it is, but it's real good stuff. So let's go make sure this thing is lit. Got my wood pellets in there. I don't know if they're actually smoldering or if that's just the wood chips or the birch bark that's smoldering. Let's get that good and going. And it's a lot cooler now than I expected it. It's been hot and sweaty all day today, but now it's cool. So hopefully they're going to be nice. And I don't have my gloves, so we're just gonna see what happens. I also don't plan on feeding these bees, like the bees in this area, but I might feed these ones just because it is warm, and they're probably eating through a bit of their honey from all this foraging or this warm weather that we've got going. And look at that, that's all glued down nice and good. Real done good. We got a few foragers coming home for the night. The last time I tried to play with these bees, they weren't happy, which makes me think perhaps their queen is fading and they're alarmed by that. And anyway, let's hope for the best there. Alright, so where's that smoker? I'll give them a chance to get a whiff of that smoke. Okay. Yeah, this is nice and glued. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm glad it's not cold. So this looks okay. Lots of propolis, which is what I get out here. Okay, let's just tip it. Let's hope for the best here. This is the moment of truth. Oh man. I haven't opened these boxes for a while, so they're really propolized, glued down extremely well. Oh man, they're really glued down. Oh man, are they ever? I got a feeling that the frames between the boxes they've got burr comb between them. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna have to twist them to get this to work. This might not work. Frank's sake. Okay, there we go. See if I can twist it. Nope. The whole hive is moving. That's the trick with this twisting technique. If they're super glued down or they're really stuck together, oh geez, I'm not going to bother with this, I don't think. You know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull a frame. I'm just going to... There we go. Let's try the J hook. That's right smack in the middle. Let's pop that baby. Oh man, they're really, everything about this hive is glued together. Oh yeah. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Okay, that's not 100% what I want to see, which is basically not capped honey. So they might need some food. Oh man, these frames are just glued. Don't try to sting me, please. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. The queen is not up top. But I just want to see if there's any honey down in the bottom, in the middle box. So all this should be capped. And it's not. Yeah, this isn't looking as good as it should be. I'm going to put a feeder on them. But if you kind of look, I get this thing to focus, there it is. You might be able to see that those frames are not, well, they don't look like these frames. I see these frames they're capped, and you can see the white bulging out a bit, and these, they're not capped. I can even see open cells at the top of those frames, so they're not capped. I'm guessing they're not capped, so not capped, not a lot of capped stuff up top, not a lot of capped stuff in the middle, bottom's probably empty, so not great. I'd also like to see them clustering well down below right now, and they're not. Hopefully the queen is down there and still alive and doing well. It's not like, you know, they're not starving, and they're not. I don't think they would starve for. They do have honey. At this time of year, I want to see nothing but capped honey or capped syrup up top, and the bees clustering down below. But it's weird because it's been really warm the past couple of weeks, unseasonably warm, and today it was like. I saw a guy walking down the street without a shirt on, which I didn't need to see, but it's that warm. Anyway, so that's that. Pretty boring, but you know, that's 90% of what beekeeping is like. It's just kind of boring. It's not this, you know, turning on a tap and having honey flow out every day. Yeah, I don't know. I got a feeling they're just going to be They will get hungry this winter, and I'll just have to stand by with some fondant and keep them alive. They propolyte everything around here. Yeah, they look good. Nothing wrong with them. Eventually it's going to get cold, and it'll be time to put on the mesh, keep the mice and the shrews out. I'm not going to open up this box, like I'm not going to tear it up, I'm just going to take a quick peek. I think sometimes the worst thing about beekeeping is worrying. You worry too much. You know, you can worry about everything. And I definitely used to worry about everything. I used to hold on a second. There's a few bees mingling up top, and that's probably because it's a warm day. So they're just up top. But once it gets cold, they head back down.